Hey guys, Tiffy, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video that's long overdue, as I recently found out. This is actually a video, it should have been my first video ever, but in this case, I guess it's better late than never. Today I'm going to be doing the, what is it called? The new YouTuber, like my intro video for my entire channel, you guys. I was not thinking, I just, my first video ever was pretty impromptu. It was like a review of an Hermes inspired bag that I purchased, and I got the bag and I was like, you know what, it's now or never, and I just kind of jumped into it. And I didn't even think when I started the channel to do this type of video. I just literally just started pushing out videos every day of different reviews and things that I had purchased and mukbangs and vlogs and stuff. And so my channel happened pretty organically. It was not, in essence, like set up or necessarily planned. It was just sporadic to what was happening. So I am going to do this. I'm doing this video now because I want to share a little bit more about myself and kind of formally introduce myself, so you all will have some sort of idea about my channel when you come. And okay, so the name of this tag or challenge or whatever is called the the new YouTube tag questions. And so I am, as a new YouTuber, I want to formally introduce myself. So I researched some questions, so I'm going to go down the line and just answer these questions. I did not pre-plan my answers, and so excuse me if it seems like I'm thinking about what I'm trying to say, because I literally am. And so I'll just start from the beginning. So the first question is, what is your name? What is your name and the name of your channel? My name is Tiffany. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that. And so the name of my channel is The Tiffy Journey TV. And I named my channel that because the purpose of my channel is to share my journey. And by my journey, in my journey, throughout my journey, there will be little mini journeys in all different areas of life. And so for each of those journeys, I would like to, I'll kind of split them up in maybe playlist or something throughout my channel to share just the different ebbs and flows of life as I grow older and mature. So the next question was, what does the name of your channel mean? And so that's what my channel means. It's my journey, and my journey consists of multiple roads and flows and paths. And so I'm going to do my best to document all those paths as they're happening to me and share them with you all, so that I have a record of my own personal growth and you all can share your personal journeys that are kind of matching to mine. So like, for example, I have a debt journey, and I am trying to get out of debt in hopes to one day in the future buy a house or a condo or something. I'm still up in the air as to what I want to do, but that would be an example of one of my journeys. Where are you from? I'm from Illinois. I live in Illinois, and I am in Chicago most of the time. Why did I start a YouTube channel? So I realized over the past maybe 2 or 3 years, my sources of entertainment started to come solely from YouTube. And that's because I feel like there's a lot of junk on TV, a lot of reality TV that doesn't necessarily represent me well, or speak to the things that I'm truly interested in. And so what I realized is that by watching YouTube, I can find things that are specific to exactly what I'm interested in, or the different parts of my life that I'm like walking through as of now. And so I decided to start my own channel because I realized that a lot of the people that I've been watching over the past years are going through the same things that I'm going through. And I thought it might be a good idea for me to share like my point of view and my journey with you all as well, or anybody that's interested in watching. And so that's what made me start a YouTube channel. Who is your target audience? So my target audience could be any demographic. There's no particular age range or like ethnicity or anything that I'm trying to target, because I named my channel The Tiffy Journey. It's not just, I'm not focused on just one thing. I'm focused on all the different avenues of my life, whether it be finance, religion, growing older, maturing, spiritual development, professional development. So there's all these different sort of roads or paths in which I'm going down as I'm aging and getting older and living life and moving through life and discovering new things about myself and about the world. And so my channel doesn't have one particular area or theme. Like there's a lot of people that have beauty channels, makeup channels, hair channels, food channels, travel channels. And my channel is going to be kind of a mashup, a jambalaya of all those different things as I get the opportunity to experience them. The next question. So my target audience, back to the original question, is anyone in any period of their particular life where they are going through something similar that I am going through, or they're trying to achieve the same goal as me, or they've already achieved the goal. I'm always interested in hearing from people who have already achieved what I would like to achieve or what I'm working to achieve for inspiration and motivation. And I'm always into learning, hearing their wisdom on the subject. And so my target audience would be everyone that is on a similar path as me in the different areas of my life. What do you hope to achieve with your channel? Well, I guess I kind of answered that. I hope to achieve just a community of people that are on the same journey as me, whatever part of my journey or path that is. And so I would love to talk about it, share ideas, tidbits of wisdom that I've gained, hear from others for motivation, and just kind of have a community of people that spans not just from my immediate social circle, but across the United States, other parts of the world, because it's always good to have that other perspective to kind of evaluate your perspective on, to let you know if you're thinking, maybe you're thinking too small, maybe you're thinking too big, maybe, you know, just see kind of where you are. What do you hope to achieve with your channel? I hope to achieve, did I just answer that? I'm sorry. Did I just answer that? What do I hope to achieve with my channel? I want to document my own life, and hopefully some of you all will be experiencing some of the same things that I am, regardless of where you are in your life. I feel like I've answered that already though, but sorry if I answered that already. Who inspired you to start a channel? Actually, a lot of people inspired me to start a channel because, like I said, for the past 2 or 3 years, I kind of just woke up and realized for the past 2 or 3 years, I literally, for my main source of entertainment, went to YouTube because, like I said, the stuff on TV I kind of don't agree with in some cases, and so there's a lot of different YouTubers on YouTube TV in YouTube land that I have things in common with, I enjoy watching, are trying things that I am now trying, have given me ideas to try new things and inspire me to try new things. And so I think that is, all of those people inspire me in the different ways, in the different areas or paths that I'm currently in. If you could collab with anybody right now, who would it be? If I could collab with any, you know what, and that's the big thing too. YouTubers collab all the time with people that kind of have the same demographic or same audience as them, or different audience, and it's a great opportunity to network and to give great content and build your following. And I'm actually thinking now, for being on this side of YouTube is completely different than watching YouTube, because you're not only living your life, you're trying to document it in a way that's effective, and you're trying to convey a message to whoever your audience is. And so I've been thinking of it now, being on this side of it, like, who would I want to partner with? Who would I want to collab with? Who's truly inspired me to the point where I would love to work with them? And there's too many for me to name right now. But if you stick around with my channel and listen, I will definitely, in the future, I've already named a couple of people who inspire me, like on a spiritual or motivational level. And so those people actually were not YouTubers. I feel like at this very moment, the people that I would want to collab with, wouldn't even be YouTubers at this moment, because there's so many YouTubers I don't know. So I don't want to name somebody and then maybe I'm missing somebody, or there's somebody I haven't discover yet, because there's so many people on YouTube. So at this moment, I would say I don't have a solid list yet, but there are different people that I know I would want to collab with in different areas of my journey. So they're finance people who like to talk about budgeting, getting out of debt. There are people that like to travel. There are people that, do the vlogging, the daily vlogging. That's cool. There's like the hair community is big. The makeup community is big. And I just don't know. I'm too new. Although I've been watching YouTube for years, I'm too new to YouTube to know who I would want to collab with at this point. But I'll definitely get back to you all when I figure that out. So, which channel already on YouTube will yours most likely to be like? I don't know. And that's a good question. I actually think about this a lot. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm a small YouTuber, and that's the thing too. The YouTubers I watch primarily in the past have been like larger YouTubers that are more established, but as a new YouTuber, a very small YouTuber, there's an entire community of smaller YouTubers that I had no idea about. And so now that I'm kind of trying to fill out the community, I can honestly say I don't know yet whose my channel would most likely be like, because the small YouTube community is new to me and I'm still exploring. So as I find out about more new, smaller YouTubers, I'll come back with an answer for that one. So another one, 3 reasons why anyone would subscribe to your channel. Because I am hilarious. And I try to sometimes catch my hilarious moments on camera. And I don't know if I always do a good job about it. But if you know me personally, like real in my personal circle day to day, like I'm a hoot. So that's a reason why you should subscribe, because I am funny. And also too, because I feel like I'm just a regular woman transitioning now into my 30s. I'm almost 30. And so I think that if you are kind of in that late 20s or even early 20s, wondering what to expect in your late 20s into your early 30s, that might be a reason why you want to subscribe to me, because I'm making all sorts of life transitions now, and looking, because turning 30 is a different perspective than turning 20 or turning 25. Now I'm looking kind of more so ahead and thinking about like long-term planning, and just like it's a different mindset. Every decade is a different mindset, and as I'm approaching the next decade, I'm trying to navigate that. And so that would be a reason to subscribe, because if you're in a similar place in your life, we may be going through the same things or trying out the same things, and I think it would be cool to kind of like I said, I'm trying to document, and so hopefully you all will be interested in seeing me document my transition into my next decade. So was that one reason or two? That was 2. I'm funny, and I'm doing this whole life transition and trying new things, and I'm really excited to share it with you all. A 3rd reason why someone would subscribe to my channel is because, let me think. Because it's ever evolving. So what you see now may not be the same thing you see next year. And I say that, and I know a lot of YouTubers, like once they find their lane, they like to stay in their lane because it works for them. But since I'm new, I don't feel at this moment that I have a specific lane. And so what you're getting from me now may be different next year. And I think that hopefully it's all positive, of course, but I think that that's a good testament to how we change and develop and grow as we get older, when we're trying to be purposeful and meaningful. And so if you see something now that you're thinking, I don't know about that, just stay tuned, because I don't have one lane that I'm going down. I have multiple paths, and things could change. What do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there? Well, I will say this, and I don't necessarily know if there's something that I could bring to the YouTube community that hasn't been done before, but what I think I'll bring to the YouTube community is something that could have been done already, but not by me. And I say that meaning that a lot of the larger YouTubers that I watch for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago were small like me. And so we've watched them, I personally have watched them grow and develop and transform into where they are today. And so I hope to do the same thing. However, in me doing that, working towards that, trying to grow and achieve that, it will not look the same as anybody else. No two YouTubers are the same. We could be talking about the same thing or trying out the same thing, but it will never be the same. We are all, as individual people, unique and created as an individual by God to have special talents and special purpose, and nobody else on earth has the same purpose that I have, and I could never have the same purpose as someone else. And so while some things may be similar, or the industry or genre may be similar, it'll never look the same because we are all unique individuals. So, what do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber? What do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber? Okay, so I think that one of the things that's difficult about being a YouTuber is privacy. And I say that because, like, being on this side, it's a completely different perspective than how it was just as a viewer. Now, as me trying to become a creator, I realize that there's a lot of things I want to share, but I also have to think about the impact of sharing those things with not just the impact on me, but the impact on like family, friends, things like that. And so the hardest thing about being a YouTuber is like sharing everything that you could possibly share, because I actually do. It's very freeing to be able to, when you're recording, to just say what you want to say what you're thinking. Like, there have been a lot of videos that I put up where I'm literally just rambling, talking to myself, like thinking about things, having revelations, coming to terms with things. And it's always good to be able to feel free to say what you're thinking. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. And so I think that that's great. However, you do have to think social media is permanent. You don't own it. So anything you post on Facebook, anything you post on Instagram, they own it. They have rights to do whatever they want to with that information. And so anything I share on YouTube, they can do whatever they want to with it. And so I have to like always keep that in mind when I'm just literally just talking and just sharing and rambling, like, oh, well, I do want to be as transparent as possible, but I also want to make sure, understand the potential implications of what I'm saying in the future, because your digital media footprint is permanent. Cannot be, you could take down a video, but as soon as you post it, somebody could have recorded it. It's out there forever. So that's hard. Sharing your life, trying to share your life, but also protecting things that should remain private. Okay, 3 things we should know about you. Okay, let me think. 3 things you should know about me. 1, I am actually a very quiet person in person before you get to know me. So talking to you all is like literally the most talking that I've ever done in my entire life to anybody. And so if you actually meet me like in person, I'm very quiet at first, I guess. And I guess after you get to know me, then I just, you're never going to shut me up, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing to know about me is that something interesting. Okay, so this is something that I'm starting to realize about myself. I am not afraid of death. I am more afraid of not living, if that makes sense. So we're all going to die. It's inevitable. Nobody can change that. What I am afraid of is not truly living, not feeling like I've truly accomplished everything that I want to accomplish or tried as hard. What do you think the most rewarding thing will be about doing YouTube? Okay, I feel like I had no expectations, like, because I've never like gone after social media in with any type of like real hard effort. And so I think that I've already experienced the most rewarding part that I could have experienced by literally just posting my first video. Because when I think about that, I'm only a couple months into this, but I can't believe I posted that first video. Like, I can't believe it. It was something, you know, you think about, you talk about, you're like, oh man, that would be cool, but you never like actually do it. This is one of the things in my life that I like actually did. And when I look up and think about it, I'm like, wow, I'm still doing it. And so I think the most rewarding thing has already happened, and that's the fact that I have the courage, because it takes courage to do this. I had the courage to post my first video, and then also that I am still posting videos. And I'm just excited to see, you know, how long it goes. Okay, so the next thing, question, do you see yourself being a YouTuber for a long time? I don't know, because I'm still in complete and utter shock with myself that I actually posted my first video. So I know that while I'm in grad school, this is something that I'm actually really excited about doing, because it's a creative outlet. I spend a lot of time at work and a lot of time studying. And so this is something that I can do to kind of express my creative side, impromptu. And there's no right way to do it. There's no, because like in school, it's like there's a correct answer. There's a question. There's a path to get to the answer, and there's an answer. With YouTube, there's no answer per se, because it's ever changing. The videos or content that's most popular is ever evolving and ever changing. And so I'm excited to see how I move with those ebbs and flows of, you know, YouTube. So, do you have any tips or advice for others who are just starting a YouTube channel? Yes. Don't tell everybody you're doing YouTube. Don't tell people you're doing YouTube. Don't tell people you're thinking about doing YouTube. Sometimes don't share your dreams with everybody, because people will not believe in you the way you believe in you. Other people are not ever going to have the same passion for what you're doing as you do. And so, take some time to yourself before you do YouTube, and don't tell everybody you're doing it. I only told maybe 3 or 4 people that I actually know, like that are very close to me, that I'm doing YouTube. And then if other people find out, they just find out. Hey, but I did not make a public announcement. I did not, you know, put out flyers. I have not done extreme promotion through my personal social medias or anything at all, because I could want to do YouTube today and maybe tomorrow I don't want to. Things could change. It's something that I've been interested in doing for a long time, and now that I'm doing it, I feel really excited about the fact that I'm doing it. But until I'm ready, don't ever feel pressured to tell everybody about your dreams or your YouTube channel, or if you want to start a business, you don't have to tell everybody. If that's not a person that's going to be one of your officers, going to provide you financing, going to be a worker in your company, they don't need to know about it. They don't have to know. All you have to do is go after whatever your goal and dream is, and share it with those that can help to have a similar dream, that can help you achieve yours, so then you can in turn help other people achieve theirs. Don't worry about telling everybody, screaming it to the stars, screaming it to the heavens. Just have that private conversation between you and God, and share it with people that can actually help you lay the bricks or the foundation to actually achieving whatever that goal is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, that's all the questions. Okay, you guys. Well, this was a really impromptu video. I'm sorry if it doesn't seem very like focused or structured, because I just wanted to see, I'm kind of talking it out with you all for the first time. So I didn't like read through the list of questions. I literally just Googled this really quick and to see what came up, this new YouTuber tag, and those are the questions I got. And so actually in talking to you all about it, I realize now some things I want to think more about. So the questions are actually good to have. It's probably a good idea to do this YouTuber tag maybe before you start your channel, because that would help you kind of narrow down, you know, maybe the type of content you want to do, or who you may want to align yourself with, or be more strategic. Like I said, for me, it was very impromptu, and it was just something that I've always wanted to do. And one day I just said, today's the day. That's it. I just got up, and like I said, I've been doing it for a couple months now, and I'm still like, wow, I can't believe I did it to begin with. Like, I'm still in shock with my own self. So it was really great to be able to do this new YouTuber tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying my content. If there's anything, and I'm always open for suggestions too, especially from those that are like watching. What do you want to see? I know what I want to see because I know who I've been watching on YouTube for years. And also for creators, if there are any creators, it is so completely different than you could ever imagine being on this side as a creator. And so you want to have good content, good lighting. It's just so many things. It's like a little mini business almost. It's like, so this is my creative project for the next couple years while I'm in grad school. So I hope you enjoyed this tag. Thank you for joining my channel. I truly appreciate it. And I truly appreciate all my new subscribers. I posted a video when I only had 5 subscribers, and I gotten up to 7, and then I dropped down to 5, and I had a little mini meltdown. It's a hilarious video. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. But to have the number of subscribers that I have now, I can't even believe it, and I'm so thankful for all of you all, and I hope that you are enjoying the content and you stick around with me for this journey. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell and follow me on Instagram. I do have an Instagram page. And thank you so much for joining my channel. And I look forward to sharing in your journey and you sharing in mine. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Toodles.